Hello there, welcome back to Golden Horde and the Great Khan. We, last time we fought Genoa for, well, Kaffa and also Azov. We won that war. Apparently the Ottomans do love me a little bit extra now for some reason. Fought to the end. And gift. True relation, royal marriage alliance, military access, dynasty. What? Oh. I think we just found ourselves a little bit of an interesting thing here. I could potentially vassal force a union on the Ottomans if they get, or if the heir dies. Which would be really, really nice to have. It would definitely make me a world power. Anyways, last time we fought the Holy Roman Empire and Genoa for Azov and Kaffa, which are two of the provinces that were necessary to form, well, as you might know, or to do the achievement, sorry. What we're going to do today was originally to fight Baluchistan, but then Muscovy decided that we don't like your coalition anymore. We're going to trust you to not attack us, which was a foolish thing to do, really. You really don't think I'm going to eat you up? You have no allies, you're weak, you are begging to be food. So, I'm not actually going to do anything earlier. I need to set my troops up for basically anew. I'm unifying my armies all over again, so we're going to wait here, allow the vassals to do some things, and then we're going to kick Muscovy's butt, which consists of 28,000 men, which is basically what I'm going to be marching into the lands fairly soon. Oh, sorry. Let's try twice that and a little bit more. That is what I'll be marching into the lands pretty soon. So the goal there is of course to beat them, but I'm a little bit unsure how this will actually go, because of the simple fact that we might actually lose here. It depends on how Novgorod does in this battle, amongst other things, because we will not be getting there in time. And also where that secondary army of theirs is, it's actually over here, it's not that big either. I'm going to send this half of this, so basically 21,000 army over there, without a general, to deal with the siege in the east. Now, for the west, we're going to join up two armies with the leader, and we're going to have this as backup. This is going to be my sieging squad, going to take out Muscovy quickly. And they do have a pretty decent general there, as you could see. So it's going to be a difficult battle. That is, what's it called? I believe that it will be simple as that. It will be a hard battle, no matter what we do. So let's see, they are currently in lands they should not be. And I have an army, secondary army coming here, so I guess saying that this was more or less already over is not overrated. Once I actually have the armies ready here, and both of them ready to collide at once, which they probably are right about now, we're going to see how this battle turns out. They have a pretty good general, and if I didn't have extra forces here to... Damn it, if I didn't have extra forces here to actually throw in, we would have lost this battle pretty clearly, but we did have extra forces to throw in, which was really important. Now, I'm going to split this one army here up to sieging purposes, because we do need to siege their provinces if we want to win this one. And the other is just going to be used for protection, basically kind of same that I'm doing with this one. And we're of course also going to give them a general right now, because, well, why not? It's necessary, it's helpful, and it's going to help me annihilate this army because it does not have a general. So basically here, I'm going to be hunting down their armies with this army, and hopefully I can do that fairly easily. We'll just have to see how this plays out. This one will also be put into sieging USA, and hopefully we can get the provinces that we want of Muscovy. Just have to see how this plays out. But this is going to be an interesting battle. Moskva has been sieged, which is good. Now let's split this one in half as well, this one in half as well. And basically just move forward on the battlefield, because as you can see, we are, if not equal, pretty damn close to it in the strength of our troops. So I just need to keep on basically taking pieces of their manpower here and there, because they cannot afford this. Surprisingly enough, I can. That is the difference between me and Muscovy right now. I can afford to sacrifice manpower to win battles. They can't. They really can't. So the goal here is really simple. We're going to force Tver and Vologda back to Novgorod. And we're going to take these 3 provinces because I've claimed them, which makes them cheaper. And we're going to sell them to Novgorod over, well, a period of time. I'm also going to fabricate a claim of Belosero, Galish, Belag, basically everything here. And I'm going to use Muscovy as a way to push east, I think. We'll spare no expenses. I do lose a little bit of inflation each year, so that is fine. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all goes, but it's more or less done. So I'm just going to fight to the end, then we're back in this area here. I'm also a little bit tempted here to actually go straight for Ming. Because as you know, they are at war with me, or they do have a reason to fight me. Timurids are allied with Ottomans, Karkonia and Sind. I'm tempted to actually declare war on these guys for the sole purpose of basically just getting into a war with the Timurids. I need Timurid land, but it would also be really, really useful if I could, basically if I could first and foremost get the Ottomans to fight this war for me, which I would be capable of. If the Timurids join in, then I have them out of the coalition and it'll just be Oirat and Ming. I can do this, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with a 3-front war here that will allow me to bypass the coalitions, at least for the time being, and grow Shan to, well, pretty big levels. So I'm just going to wait here for being able to declare war on Ming. I think Ming only has 1 ally. No, they don't have any allies anymore. So declaring war on them here should be useful. Timurids did join in here, so they can't actually join into another war against me, I would presume. But who knows? We'll figure that out really soon. No, Ming and Oirat. So basically, I have my work cut out for me, more or less. But I won't complain. It's how the game's played. And apparently these guys were really strong. They make a good case. Well, they did, but that's another thing entirely. Now this is 10,000 an army that I'm kind of wary of fighting because it's kind of big. It would be a gamble to go toe to toe with it. Same old thing. But we're going to do that anyways because why not? Yartesh, Vladimir has been sieged. Basically Yaroslav is missing. I'm a little bit unsure if I want to just end the war right now. 72% war score. We're going to siege this too because they're definitely going to be back in a coalition against me. Ming will not because I'm not going to take any of the lands myself. I'm just going to hand it over to a vassal, which they don't care too much about. Oh, Kaffa sees the light. Won't have to actually fix that, which is good. But I'm just going to pull my forces back here because this war is over. Timurids, I don't think I'll take too much land down there. I don't think I'll take any land down there. I'm a little bit unsure. But I'll figure that out also as we go. Persia will at least deal with most of them, I think. And basically here... Oh damn, sorry about that. I dropped my cup of water here. Anyways, the Timurids will... They do still have 2 provinces, this and this, that will belong to the belong to Persian region. So I might actually just go for taking them during this war. Of course, it depends on how it goes in China, but I'm probably going to send a rather big force there because I'm going to be forced to being at peace here for quite a while. So I'm just going to end the war here with Muscovy, which is basically over now, I think. And yeah, there we go, war's over. The only ones who really care here are actually Muscovy, so I can more or less eat Muscovy now at my own pace as I feel like. The problem here, of course, might be that the overextension could cause some revolts to spawn, which is not useful. Vladimir, Yaroslav, Kaffa, I'm at 88%. I need Kaffa to be called pretty soon, and then we can well start talking. We're also going to take military tech 10 here, the writer, which gives me a better maneuver unit, or my units get better at moving around. But anyways, I have to wait for the wars here to be over to be able to hand over these 3 provinces, so I'm going to be focusing on the Timurids, of course, and hopefully I can get get the deals that I'm after. We'll see how it goes. We'll be moving towards China, and we're at war with another army, of course, to... Well, I completely forgot about this one. To attempt to grow Shan here pretty... by a lot. Or Shun. Of course, I have to figure out... Wow, 43% for one province. 46, so yeah, a lot of these are going to declare or demand a lot of wars. Gansu, Beijing. So yeah, I'm going to just have to figure out the provinces later, but for now I'll fight the wars. Again, I don't think there will be any interesting battles. If there are any, I'll show you, but other than that, I'll just allow things to go their own way, and we'll see how it ends up. As you can see from this report here, we did just crush the Timurid army, which is more or less what we need here. My apologies for this. What we need here, the provinces in question, of course, are again this one, Persian region. The other here are not of importance at all. So Merv and Kandahar will be the goals of this war. Again, I kind of need to make peace with Ming first, so that is going to be where I will put the majority of my attention. We'll also be going for this province right here, so I can actually get into war with Tibet to take Amdo here to have a casus belli. I might actually just go for both of these, because that means I will have a casus belli both nations in the future. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. For now, however, we'll leave it here. I'll continue the war with Ming, Karakonlu, and the Timurids next time. I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, and again, sorry. Feel free to come with comments, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.